Hello, I'm Brendan,
And I'm Spencer.
and we are Panic at the Disco.
She paints her fingers with a close precision. He starts to notice empty bottles of gin.
It was a process of figuring out, what we wanted it to sound like, what direction we'd go in. We never really fine-tuned it until the end of the process when we had a group of songs that we liked and we said, okay, these all fit together. Then we kept writing more songs so the new ones would kick out the old ones, and it kept happening that way for a while until we just said, yeah, we're done. It was a different process, just writing with the two of us, not having to worry about four opinions and talking about it with everybody, just two of us decide what we want, and that was a little easier. It was still fun. We worked with John Feldman and Butch Walker, and they're both great. They're amazing in the studio. They a little worried about if they were gonna push us on their ideas more, which freaks us out a little bit. We're such control freaks and so stubborn that we want our ideas to be heard. So they were really good about that actually, and they said these are your songs. As long as you have them, we'll try to help you out as much as we can, but you have to have the songs. So bring them in and we'll see what we can do. Yeah.
Kind of. I think we did stop writing a couple months ago, and then there was a couple songs. I was like, oh man, well, those have to make it. So a couple older songs got kicked off and just became B-sides. And I think it does feel now. It feels complete. There's a few different styles that we kind of wanted to do, and there's enough time in between the songs that they sound different enough track to track that, yeah, I think it feels good now that it's done.
Yeah. John Feldman got us working, I'll say that. He is a workaholic. That dude does not stop. We show up at 11 in the morning, and we go till 1 in the morning the next day, and it's just like, go, 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 go. You guys want more coffee? We're doing this. All right, you have your other song? Let's do this. We're going to record that. All right, get downstairs and do that vocal. It's just like, go, 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 which was good because we weren't really in that habit. We'd kind of just been really relaxed with our writing and like, oh yeah, no, we'll take our time with that. He's like, no, you can't. Don't take your time. Let's do this. Let's work on it. And so that was a good exercise for us to practice because we weren't really practiced in that. So Butch isn't, as movie shaky and getting everything going, but he more was kind of pushing for our ideas. He was telling us, okay, well, bring me the demos that you have, the songs that you like, and we brought him like 3 or 4 ideas, and he would tell us his favorite, which luckily, fortunately for us, it was songs that we liked most too. We're like, oh, that's our favorite. I'm glad that you're on the same page and you like the same song that we do, so let's work on that. So that way it was easier, and we didn't have to struggle working with him at all. So he just pushed for our ideas, and it's really easy to communicate the sounds that we wanted for some reason. And he really helped us too. Like I was working with Logic and helping learn why that sounds good and why it should be recorded this way or how this affects the sound. And so that was just a cool learning process. He's a good mentor. We have the song written and we arrange it how we want, verse comes and then the chorus and bridge and then we have another verse or, something weird like that. And as soon as it's arranged, then that's when the fun begins with samples and synthesizers and just little, guitar licks over a vocal or whatever, all the little ear candies. And so yeah, that usually comes after we have the basis of a song because we know that, we'd be playing acoustically. So if it couldn't stand on its own with just an instrument and a vocal, then we wouldn't really have a great song in our opinion. So that was important to do that. But and with Rob's string arrangements, Rob's just so amazing that he had been listening to the songs. We would send him a few like while we were writing them and send him a couple things. But he was busy the whole time working with other artists. And when we finally had the songs that we knew we wanted him to put strings on that we had sent him, he just sat there and listened to them, and we just went back and forth in email like 4 or 5 times and fine-tune our ideas. Like, yeah, it would be cool to do this if we could have like a day in the life part or just a creepy Inspector Gadget part or something like that. And he just did an amazing job. He's phenomenal with composition. So,
Arcade Fire record was really, came out around the time that we were recording, and a few other.
Yesayer was one.
Yeah.
Record.
Local Natives record.
Natives.
There's a few bands that we kind of, were excited by some of the stuff they were doing, but also just driving to the studio and listening to like classic radio, like you'll hear a song from the 60s or 70s or whenever, and like whether you've heard it or haven't heard it in a long time, even that can like kind of, make you think of something that you want to do or a part that you want to add to a song. So I think that was part of it as well. And there's some older bands that we just didn't listen to before and just like discovered in the past couple of years.
Yeah, Ballad of Mona Lisa started from an idea without really a tentative title. It was just an idea with a melody and a couple guitar chords. But yeah, it had just been sitting in my laptop even before we split, and I don't know, it just been gathering dust on my hard drive. I just sat there and, I had a bunch of ideas, little 30-second to minute-long ideas just sitting on my computer. And that was one of them that I had sent to everybody, and they had told me, yeah, that's actually a cool idea. I think we could work off that. And I just kind of blew it off, like, I don't know, and kind of downplayed it. But then for some reason, we sent it to Butch, and he's like, I really like that idea. I think we can work off of that. I said, okay. So we sat with him for a day and just pretty much came up with the arrangement for Mona Lisa, minus a bridge. And then from that point, it was just exciting working on that song, because I had been in doubt with that one. It just been sitting on my computer. I didn't think I was going to do anything with it. And then out of nowhere, it just became the song that we were really excited about. It was like one of the first ones I think that we had for the record too, so that was cool.
Whoa, Mona